Hello everybody, g'day. I'm back with another video. This time today I thought I might share where I'm up to. I'm working on another design team project for LineDotArrow, and I'm working with two beautiful kits. I'm working with the Spring Bloom paper collection, which is absolutely dreamy, and I am working with Vintage Pinks, Birds and Roses junk journal kit, which is so delicious. It really is. Birds and roses. Some of these pink roses, I mean, look at that. Just wonderful. Anyway, I'm working with this. I'm going to do lots of fun things with these papers. This morning I was doing a Skype with my sister, and we thought, right, what project will we do today? So we saw, my sister said it was her turn to choose. So she saw something that Angela Kerr had done with envelopes, just popping two envelopes together and making an insert for the middle of a signature. And I thought, yes, that's a good idea. I mean, all you do is you just get two envelopes of your size, I guess, depending on whatever book you're working on. Or if you're not working on a journal, then it doesn't really matter. You've got them in your stash. And it's just getting two envelopes, slipping them inside, one inside the other, and there you have it. It's as easy as that, really. So this is what I have so far. And not that this is rocket science. I wanted to show you what I did. Angela put a pocket on the front, and I think she put a pocket on the back, and then she did another flip out envelope on the front and the back. But where I differed, I didn't watch a whole tutorial all the way through. Bad mistake, but that's okay. I used the stiffest, most wonderful, hardiest envelopes I had. Now they're going to make quite a considerable bulk in the middle of a signature. So I am not putting the flip envelope on the front. This is where it comes into artist's choice. And I'm not putting the flip on the back. I've done a pocket on the front with a tuck here, and there's a tuck in front, a tuck in the back, using her beautiful papers, a LineDotArrow, and the same on the front. All of these are LineDotArrows kit, except for my coffee dyed paper. And then in the center, I think Angela might have done a corner pocket. So I played around. I got some paper and I thought, how am I going to do this? I mean, I was originally toying with the idea of having a belly band on either side. This will be stitched down the center, and I thought I could slip something, stiffer under the belly bands. And then I thought, no. I mean, obviously you could do a pocket. You could do a tiered pocket, because these are quite long envelopes, so you've got a lot of real estate. And the corner pocket, if I did a little one, then you've got all the top begging. So I thought, why don't I fold a corner pocket but make it the whole page? So this is how it turned out, which is really quite good. It fits the exact whole page, and I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a deep flat pocket there, 5, and if I really wanted to, I could have one behind here, 6. but I'm not sure about if I want that or not. So that's pretty cool. So then I thought, well, I'll do one the other side. And I thought, especially for beginners, I thought sometimes it's just good to play. I've seen this done before. I mean, that's easy. Just grab a piece of paper, any old paper, usually book paper, fold it to the width of your page, and then you can start just tucking in and folding down, so then you've got your pockets. But because I wanted them really long, I started by folding, and then I realized that it wouldn't take it up high enough. So in playing with it, I got these 2 long dictionary pages. So the envelopes are your standard 8.5 by 4. These dictionary pages are about 11 by 8, so they're a good size to play with. And I discovered, and hey, I'm not saying I'm the first person to discover this, because there's some pretty great gurus around that have folded paper every which way you can think of. But I took 2 pages and I folded them in half lengthwise, because that was about the width of my envelope where I wanted them to go. I mean, if it was a narrower situation, I would cut them down narrower and fold that in half, and if I wanted that smaller width, you get the idea. So I just folded them in half like so, together. And then what I realized was that if I slid the inner one down a good way, I don't know about, just slide and play with it. Then all I had to do was pop it on the page, pop it on the envelope, and see the length, and fold the bottom up so that it was level with where I wanted it to fit. Right, so then you just have a doubled over piece of paper folded up. So that's when you can start getting creative. Take the first little flap and fold it under. On a nice angle, however you want. Crease it. Then take the next flap and do the same. Fold it under. Try and have them on the same trajectory. Is that the right word? So that they look nice. Then fold this one down as well. So there you go, 1, 2, 3 pockets. Now then the top one, you see what's happening here. You've got the one you slipped down earlier. So just fold that so that you can just peek the side of it. It's almost like a secret pocket, actually. You could fold this up higher to kind of hide that and cover it, and then you've got a secret pocket. And there you have it. So obviously I've inked up the edges so that you can see. And before I stitched all around, I actually opened the whole thing up. And I took this piece out and I just stitched across the secret pocket bit. And then all you've got to do is pop that back in so the creases match. So that's the first thing you would do then, would be to stitch across there. And then when that is done, I haven't put that back in properly, hang on. There we go, so that all the edges line up. Then when you're happy with it all lining up, take it to the sewing machine, and I started in the bottom right hand corner as you do, and I stitched along, straight up the edge, across the top, and straight down again. And oh well, I inked up first, don't forget to ink so that you can see your nice crisp edges. And that's how it turned out. So what a really cool pocket. And again, as I've been saying, it's great to play. It's really good to try and just fold stuff and see what happens. So I'm really happy with that. I will glue those in flat, I think, and then I will fill them with beautiful ephemera. Look at all these gorgeous pages I hear of Nathalie's from LineDotArrow. I've got all kinds of snippets and everything ready to go. So I'm going to continue on with this project, and there's just so much you can do with Nathalie's kit. Have a look for them on Etsy, won't you? You won't be disappointed. And when I continue to work on segments of this journal, I will bring you in, and we can do this together. So I'm snatching short periods of time at the moment in my days, and hopefully it will all come together soon. But I'm loving what I've done so far. Yesterday I had doctor's appointments, and I had to I spent the morning before them just coffee dyeing. I was so anxious to get in here to my happy place and continue working, but alas, sometimes you've just got to do other stuff. But that's all right. Got there in the end. So stay tuned, and we shall do some more as soon as I gather my thoughts. And maybe we'll have a morning working on the journal. Hope you're all safe and well, and it's bye from me, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.